Hello everyone, welcome to our Rhash-Algo channel. In this video, we are going to talk about Python dictionaries. What are dictionaries basically? Dictionaries are collections of key value pairs, just like shown in this syntax. For example, if I am creating a variable like my underscore dict with curly braces, where key and value is a set of key value pair, and like that we will be having several key value pairs within this dictionary. That is nothing but key value pairs, a collection of key value pairs in dictionary, and they are unordered, mutable, and do not allow duplicate values. What does that mean is, if we create a dictionary with multiple key value pairs, a multiple collection of key value pairs or multiple set of key value pairs, their order may not be preserved. So for example, if I have created like just like an example here shown, name Alice, age 20, grade A. So if I have created this dictionary in Python IDE or maybe in the script, the order may not be preserved. The storage may happen based on the indexing, based on the hashing technology or hashing technique within the Python, based on the Python interpreter and how it decides. And mutable in the sense, the values in the dictionary can be altered or modified, and any value or any key value set of pair can be added to the dictionary. And if there is a key with a name, we cannot create another key value pair with the same key. That is one of the other feature. So these are some of the features related to the Python dictionaries. Okay, this is Rajesh Paleru, and if you want to follow me on the LinkedIn, the URL is provided at the bottom of the screen. Okay, let's get started, guys. So now I will be going to show you some examples related to Python dictionaries so that you will be able to understand more about Python dictionaries and how to use that in your scripting. Okay, let me zoom that, and I will be going to the interpreter, Python IDE, integrated development environment. Now I will be creating a dictionary like something like my underscore dict. Okay, for that I will be creating a dictionary with the curly braces, and the name is our hash algo, and age maybe give something like 1 year because we just started. And what else? Type. So far we are into YouTube only, maybe we'll move on to other areas later on. YouTube. Okay, that's it. So now let's see the values of this dictionary. Sorry, my dict. So if you observe this carefully, in this case you might be seeing that the order is okay. Now I will be creating something like I will be adding some more values, 1 colon 2 and 1 colon 2, something like this. Okay, now if you see here, also somehow the order is preserved, but in some cases what happens is, not in some cases, in general the order may not be preserved. The values, key value pairs which we have created may not be in the same order how we have created. Okay, so that's one of the feature of Python dictionary which makes it Python unordered. Okay, now let's see how to access the elements in Python dictionary. So for example, if I want to access the element like name, okay, for that I need to provide the key within the square brackets. Then I should be able to access the element or the value of that specific key. Okay. Now, so let's see some features related to the Python dictionaries. Keys are unique and immutable, as I mentioned. These keys should be unique, And immutable in the sense, the since the keys are immutable, what happens is, if we maintain or if we specify any key, like some example like a list, suppose if we put like a key as a list, then what happens is the values within the list can be modified, right? So that the reason we can't be using the list as a key. For example, let's take tuple, let's take string, let's take an integer, let's take something like any other immutable data type. Okay, those all can be utilized as keys in case of Python dictionaries. Okay, and values can be any data type, it doesn't matter, values can be anything guys, nothing like it it is like mutable or immutable, it doesn't matter, you can place anything in the values case. Okay, if we wanted to access the elements, you need to use the keys, not indices. Remember this point. In case of lists and tuples, we should be able to access the elements by using index or indices. But in case of dictionaries, we should be able to access the elements by using keys only. Okay, that's one thing that you need to remember. Don't get confused with that. Okay, now let's see some other operations on Python dictionaries. Okay, so for example, if I want to add some other element like my underscore dict of 2, I am adding this key, this is a different key. Okay, equal to 2, something like this, my underscore dict. If you see this is the key that I have added. Okay, that key got added here and the value is 2. Okay, now if I want to modify the existing value of a specific key, I can do that like this. For example, let's modify the value that I just created. Okay, so in case of 2, where I had integer earlier, I will be putting something like TWO capital. Okay, now let's see my dict. You get it right? Okay, now I wanted to delete a specific key with that value itself. Okay, I wanted to completely remove that specific key value pair. For that, what I need to do is del is the keyword. For that, I need to give the dictionary along with the index. Sorry, not index. I should be giving the key. Okay, then I should be able to remove that specific key value set. See, if you see, I have removed the key value pair which is having key as 2. This one got deleted. So these are some of the operations that I can do on Python dictionaries. Okay, and there are some other operations like for example, my underscore dict of dot pop up key. What I can give you now is one. I will try with one. Oh, syntax error. Yeah, this one. You see that, right? So I am getting that value, and now let's see what happened to this. Okay, that key also got deleted, just like how I did in case of del with a delete keyword, del keyword. I am able to do the same thing with pop also. The only difference is that in case of del, I am not getting the value back on the console, but in case of pop, I am getting the value back on the console, and at the same time value is getting deleted, which is the key value pair is getting deleted. Okay, and if I want to remove the complete key value set, key value pairs from that specific dictionary, I should be using clear, my dict dot clear. So I just wanted to do some other operations, so I'm not running that function now. Okay, so now if I wanted to get only the keys, okay, what should I be doing? My underscore dict dot keys. Now I'm getting the all the keys. So if I want to get all the values, okay, these are the values. What if I want to get key value pairs as tuples? Okay, For that I need to use items. Oh, syntax error. Items. If you see this, instead of getting as dictionary with the key value pairs, I am getting list of tuples. Okay, list of tuples, and that is dict items type. Okay, you want to see the type, right? I will be using type. See, it's dict type, dict items class, and that's how I will be getting the result back. Okay, these are some of other operations that I can be able to perform and Python dictionaries. So for example, if I want to test if the specific key is present in that dictionary or not. So let's see, this is my dictionary, right? So if I want to check the age, whether I have age key within this dictionary or not. For that, age in my underscore dict, that's it. So I got it true. I will be checking something else, age 1. I got false. So that means age 1 key is not present within my dictionary. So if I want to check the values, for that what I need to do is I need to use mydict.values, not just mydict. Okay, if I just use mydict, it will only check within the keys, not the values. If I want to check the values, like if the specific value like YouTube exists in the values, for that I will be using like cube in my underscore dict dot values. You get it, right? Okay. Okay, so these are some of the operations that we can perform on dictionary. Suppose there is one more thing, guys. You need to remember this in some cases, like when you are writing some program or script, or maybe someone is interviewing. This is one of the point that you need to remember. For example, let me take this same dictionary. Okay, I have name keyword here. Okay, name key, my underscore dict. Okay, how I can access that name? Like this, right? What if I'm trying to access name 1? Okay, what it is saying, it is throwing like key error, it is throwing an exception. Okay, but I don't want to get this exception, guys. What should I do? I should be using my dict dot get along with that specific key. Okay, I got the value now, right? So now let me try with something which is not present in the dictionary, like name 1. It is not present, right? See, I didn't get any error. Instead, if I want to get something like default value, hello, something like this, yes, I am able to get that. If I want to assign some default value, if that key is not present, I can do that as well by using dot get. And if that key present in that specific dictionary, I should be able to get that element or get that value like this. Okay, that's one of the thing that you need to remember when writing scripts. If you don't follow this, what happens is your program will throw an exception and ultimately your program will crash. Okay, that's the thing you need to remember while writing the programs. These are some of the key things, guys. Don't forget these things. These are crucial for writing the code. Okay, let's assume you have a structured data, like for example user profiles, or maybe you want to look up something like a key, or you want to check some value or some key which is present in that specific thing, specific category of data, or maybe associative arrays or mappings. In all these cases we can use dictionaries. So these are some of the use cases where you can leverage this dictionary, so that you should be able to get to the usage of dictionary or key value pairs, or maybe hashing, or maybe you should be able to access the data very quickly without having some delays on accessing the data. So that way you should be able to perform operations on key value pairs, or maybe something like hashing kind of data. That's it pretty much from my side, guys. Stay tuned. Thank you so much.